Well, Christmas is coming, and I am just sick about it. What's your idea of torture? Jail in Saudi Arabia? Prison in Guantanamo Bay? An evening with Alanis Morissette? My definition of torture is having to listen to one of those radio stations that have switched to all Christmas all the time. Calgary, Vancouver, Toronto, Kingston, Ottawa, Montreal, it's happening everywhere. Easy Rock has gone from queasy rock to give me an effing break rock. Now when we turn on the radio, we're subjected to 24 hours a day of sacred holiday classics like Oh Holy Night, sung by Alvin and the Chipmunks. Key ripes, do we really need to drag Bing Crosby out of the crypt to croon White Christmas? Or Nat King Cole to go on about roasting his nuts on an open fire? And while we're at it, let's throw that Felix Navidad guy on an open fire. And take that damn little drummer boy and shove his drumsticks right up his rumpa-bump-bump. This non-stop Christmas radio cheer is enough to drive a zoned-out cokehead into a diabetic coma. And speaking of Whitney Houston, do we have to suffer through yet another chorus of Silent Night sung at a decibel level that'd blow the clock off the Peace Tower? And what's worse is this mind-numbing music is pumped into businesses. Who wants to be standing in front of their doctor for a physical with Burl Ives in the background singing, "Do You See What I See?" Right. This is too much. What's next, a 24-hour Hanukkah station playing Murray the Red-Nosed Rabbi? Come on, people, snap out of it. Remember the real spiritual meaning of Christmas. A day off work with pay. So anyways, happy holidays. And if I come over to your place for eggnog, turn your damn radio off.
And now, a Canadian moment.
Boy, you sure can tell it's Christmas.
Can't get away from all the decorations.
Well, you can't get away from the Canadian Tire couple.
Hey, Merry Christmas, everybody.
Hey.
You all set for Christmas, Charlene?
Oh, totally. Got the lights on the tree, the roof, the windows, the 12-foot inflatable Santa, the electric reindeer with the moving head, the colored spotlights. Even got the nativity set lit by lasers.
That's a lot of lights.
Yeah. Too bad I can't afford to turn them on.
So they're saying George Bush's visit to Iraq was a huge success. Huge!
You know that Bush trip was just made to upstage Hillary Clinton's visit to Afghanistan.
Well, what does Hillary Clinton know about the Middle East? She doesn't even know what's going on south of her husband's belt.
Got that right.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Totally.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Did you see the Canadian Army in Afghanistan is giving out alcohol control cards that limit soldiers to 2 beers a day? What does that mean?
It means no one in the post office will ever join the Canadian Army.
See, old Chrétien's ready to step down on the 12th.
Yeah, but he's got a busy schedule right up to the end. The Globe got access to his personal appointment book. Listen to this. December 5th, go to Nigeria and be passionate about Africa, but not Madonna Britney passionate. No tongue. December 10th, return to Ottawa, call IKEA and tell them I'm done with my furniture. December 12th, before handing over house keys to the new guy, put gum in all the locks. December 13th, apply for Pogie.
I read Pamela Anderson's volunteering part-time as a Sunday school teacher, says she speaks to God every night. Yeah, right.
I'm sure she does. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Yes, yes, oh, God. Know what I mean?
I gotta start attending church again.
I'm going to start buying that organic shampoo.
Well, flu season has started.
Oh, yeah. So far, the A. Fujian flu is off to a good start. It's got a solid offense, should be a contender at the end of the season. But the Panama flu, it's emerged with a strong team. It's a young virus that's going to be around right up to the last vaccination. Now, the Hong Kong flu is old, but it has made a few trades in the flu off-season and may make a comeback after several years out of contention.
Sam, you gotta stop getting your news from Sports Desk. Well, BC's Liberal government is selling off the province's Knowledge Network TV channel. That's weird.
I guess the combination of the liberals and the word knowledge was just too much to accept.
You read about that woman in New Mexico? Facing 18 years in prison for plotting to have her boyfriend castrated.
Jeepers. She could have got the same result just by marrying the guy.
Got that right.
Tell me about it.
Totally.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
This has been a Canadian moment. Tell me about it.
Preservation of peace and quiet.
Hello, Joe Clark. Stephen Harper here. Oh, hello. As you know, the Alliance Party has just completed our mail-in vote on merging with the Progressive Conservative Party. Our membership overwhelmingly voted in favor of merging our two unorganized parties into one big mess. Listen to these ringing endorsements from our party faithful. Yeah, why not? We got squat to lose. Bring back Preston Manning. Clearly, 2/3 of our members are on board. I want to take this opportunity to set the record straight, figuratively and literally. Recently, one of our Alliance Party members spoke out against gay people. A member of my caucus was quoted as saying gayness should be criminalized. Well, it turns out he was misquoted. What he actually said was gay people are cool. I agree, especially with politically active gay people who are of voting age. Under my leadership, we will make over the two old parties into one with a stunning new look, like they do on Queer Eye for the Straight Guy. You know, the other night as I was watching Will and Grace, not because I find it funny, but rather I feel it's my duty to do so as a person concerned with gay issues, and I thought to myself, even though I intend to make this new party succeed, Stephen Harper will take time to do important personal things like accessorizing my study, or just kicking back with a non-fat decaf mocha latte and listening to my Village People CDs. So to anyone who is looking for a new party to represent their interests, I say, young man, there's a place you can go. I say, young man, when you're short on your dough, you can stay there. And I'm sure you will find many ways to have a good time. In conclusion, all Canadians can look forward to a new party on the block, one that is open and responsible and not too anti-gay. Heck, if it's good enough for Prince Charles, it's good enough for us.
And welcome to this special Christmas edition of Marketplace.
Erica and I have checked out some of this year's most popular toys and gifts, and here are our findings. The singing and dancing Osama bin Laden and Saddam Hussein dolls. These dolls have been banned in Israel, but Marketplace has obtained them. Some people are concerned about the message these toys send.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. And we will overthrow the American infidel dogs of the West.
Catchy tune. Also on the market this year, the George Bush action figure. It looks good and the head is hollow. And the George Bush doll is so authentic, it can't find the Osama and Saddam dolls. Where are you, you nasty evildoer? Under the desk? In Wendy's pad of bra? You will never find me. I am managing a 7-Eleven in Red Deer. You must die many times. Wendy?
You just couldn't stay out of the Christmas punch, could you? Another seasonal favorite is Billy Bass, the singing novelty fish. You just turn it on and it sings, "Don't worry, be happy." But consumer beware, some of these are faulty, like this one.
Wendy, that's a real fish.
I knew that. No wonder the sushi tasted funny last night.
This year, gift cards are popular with Christmas shoppers. They're convenient, economical, and send the perfect message. I can't be bothered, so get your own damn present.
And that's our look at this year's Christmas gifts.
So choose wisely. Remember, the gift you give on December 25th is in the recycling bin on December 26th.
For Marketplace, I'm Wendy Mesley.
And I'm Erica Johnson. And I am Osama bin Laden. Merry Christmas!
Hello, I'm critic at large and cultural arbiter Gilbert Smythe Bite Me. Get used to it. I'm the latest in an endless line of celebrities who come on CBC and tell you what you're about to see, rather than simply showing it. Each week, our little network presents some interesting programming. Here is something to look forward to: The Nature of Things with Dr. David Suzuki. Have we not had enough of this echo-whining fruit fly freak who is gradually morphing into a Klingon while droning on about how it is the responsibility of each of us to do everything we can to save the poor, endangered Brazilian farting clam? Later this week, Life and Times, a.k.a. biography ripoff. Also on CBC, Just for Laughs Gags, which is pretty much what the viewer does after watching for 5 minutes. And then there's Passionate Eye. More like Passionate Eye Don't Give a Rat's Ass. And then there's Venture. Let's see a clip.
People get to live with those decisions.
Also coming up this week, Mary Walsh's Open Book. Each week, dear Mary interviews several Canadian celebrities no one's ever heard of about books no one's ever read, and they all talk at the same time. I'm staying home for that one. And let's not forget Coronation Street. Oh, on second thought, let's. That is exactly the sort of programming you would expect on W. The network whose audience is a bunch of women that look like Tommy Lee Jones after an all-night bender, and whose idea of a feel-good movie is Sleeping with the Enemy. So that's what you can look forward to on CBC. Enjoy. I am Gilbert Smythe. Bite me.
Okay, class. Today we continue with our discussion about the 10 Commandments. This week, thou shalt not lie. To help us with this lesson, I've invited a special guest.
Hello, boys and girls. I'm Ontario Premier Dalton McGuinty, and I'm here to give you an honest, straightforward talk about the commandment, thou shalt not lie. Don't do it. Thank you and goodbye.
Premier McGuinty, can you expand on that thought?
Oh, well, that might be a little bit tricky for me, but I'll try. Okay, kids, does anyone here know what a lie is?
Saying you won't raise hydro rates and then doing it anyway? Supporting the public-private hospital partnership after saying you wouldn't?
No one? Okay. A lie is when someone doesn't tell the truth. But that's not to be confused with not keeping promises in order to get elected. That's called politics. Okay, say you promised to balance the budget, then discover the former Conservative government left a $5.6 billion deficit, so it's impossible to keep your promise. Is breaking that promise lying?
No, sir, it is not. That's called passing the buck.
Thanks, sister.
It's also called yanking the public's chain. Toot, toot.
Don't you have some Marys to hail? Remember, kids, it's not really lying when you can blame someone else. Now, here's another example. Let's say Joseph and his carpenter pals wanted to build 6,600 mangers on a piece of valuable but environmentally sensitive property. Call it, say, the Oak Ridges Moraine Manger Project. Then a leader, call him St. Dalton, promised his followers the project would not go ahead. Unfortunately, 2 sunsets later, St. Dalton gets a call on his cell horn from the firm of Wiseman, and Crawford, who threatened to sue his sorry butt. So, what choice does St. Dalton have? Being a prudent but not a stupid premier, he gives Joseph the green light to build 5,700 mangers. Any questions?
How come you look like Norman Bates?
Thank you for speaking with us today, Premier Liar. I mean McGinty.
My pleasure. I'll come back and speak to you again real soon. That's a promise.
I don't know what this country's coming to. Looks like Brian Mulrooney could head up our national airline. Just when you thought it was safe to fly again. Turns out a group of hotshot Wall Street guys are trying to buy Air Canada and install Brian Mulrooney as boss. What next? Ben Mulrooney as head of Nortel? Mulrooney's representing some company called Cerberus. A Cerberus is a big, 3-headed canine that guards Hades. It's from your Greek mythology. Imagine their slogan, "Fly the friendly skies of the 3-headed dog from hell." Don't exactly inspire confidence from the flying public. Brian Mulrooney as chairman of Air Canada? I don't know. Right now they've got 300 planes. That's over 30,000 seats. If the past is any indication, by the time Mulrooney leaves, Kim Campbell will be in charge and they'll only have 2 seats left. What's wrong with Air Canada's other deal? The one with that Vancouver guy, the son of the Hong Kong businessman Li Ka-shing? Hell, anybody named Ka-shing is bound to have money. One order of fries. Ka-shoo! With gravy. The current Air Canada boss, Robert Milton, told all the unions they had to cut back on wages and benefits. Then he turns around and arranges a $20 million bonus for the new deal. You know how Air Canada can avoid going broke? Stop giving $20 million to every a-hole that comes along to run the company. I think there's only one fair way to decide who gets Air Canada. Put it up on eBay and let everyone bid.
Oh, that Harry Potter, he's a real scalawag. Hope Tony Blair lends him to us when we invade Syria. George W., the kick-ass president. A surprise guest to see me? Does he have a beard, robes, or machine gun? Does he smell like the north end of a southbound camel? No? Okay, send him in. Mm-hmm.
George, my old buddy.
Look who it is. You. Wow. How good to see you. Who the hell are you?
Paul Martin? From Canada.
Oh. Who the hell are you?
I'm going to be the new Prime Minister of Canada.
That's funny. You don't look Frenchish. Now, did I invite you here? What's going on? Is this one of those hidden camera punk shows?
No, it's just that you paid a surprise visit to Iraq, and I thought I'd do the same to you.
Oh. Well, I do like surprises, but only when I'm on the giving end. Now, is this going to take long? I have a geography lesson at 2 o'clock, and I'm anxious to find out where it was on Thanksgiving Day.
No, it won't take long. I just wanted to touch bases, renew the U.S.-Canada friendship, let you know we're in the same league.
Not so fast, frozen tundra boy. You should know that George W. is in a league of his own.
Well, that's right, the Bush League. Mr. President, what can I do? What can Canada do to improve the relationship between us?
Well, you can invade North Korea for me.
I mean more in terms of trade agreements. Canada and the U.S. should be involved in a program of give and take.
Well, we are. Canada gives or we take. It's the American way.
Look, Mr. President, I must insist on some changes, like easing up on border controls.
No can do, Marty.
Then you've got to start adhering to the air pollution standards set by the Kyoto Accord.
Well, as you say in French, no way, Jose.
Would you consider dropping the softwood lumber tariff?
Well, let me think about it. No. Well, thank you for dropping by, but there's football games to be watched and pretzels to be choked on.
Okay, fine, Mr. President, but before I go, I have one demand that you have to honor.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
Could you validate my parking?
Okay, you're giving owe me big time for this. $3 a half hour, you know.
Our next show is New Year's Eve, when I'll aim my chicken cannon at the top people and things that have really irritated Canadians this year. Nominate your worthiest victims at airfarce.com or dial 416-205-2155. Name your nominee, choose your ammunition, the messier the better, and you can win Air Farce 4x4, our brand new home video and DVD. And watch Air Farce New Year's Eve on CBC for the most satisfying splat of the season.